darkness. Absolute darkness. I know my voice is low. I'm talking very low. I'm speaking as low as I possibly can. I know that is intentional. Now, what was I saying again? Oh yeah, darkness consumes this land. Absolute darkness. Ignoring Comey and completing my darkness spell. I want to see the entire chat filled with darkness if you want me to start.
Fertile fields stretch to the horizon. The fragrance of rice spreads from the golden ocean. Day after day, year after year, with constant work, it finally draws near.
It was nice having you. Have a wonderful day. What's up, people? How's everyone doing? That was the stream. Yeah. It's all you needed to see. Shu ascend to absolute greatness and the stream is over, right?
So
I mean,
no
who
reason
came here for a story?
retaliation. Point your blades at one another, and strife will never end.
Okay, I'm just checking the sounds and everything. Okay. So. Oh yeah, the sand started. We're at 12:15, all right? I want to ask you guys honestly. Starting at 12:15 today, do you think we're going to finish, or where do you think we're going to stop? Wait, did Comey? Why do you do this, Comey? I wasn't even at the computer. Thank you, Comey, for the 5 gifted. If you received your gifted membership, please thank Comey. I didn't even see it. The last 3 stages are rough, by the way. Speaking of rough, let me get my glasses real quick, and then we can, So, I don't know if you guys even noticed, because it's been a little minute since we streamed Arknights. Some people have been to other streams that I've been doing, but your boy's looking kind of crispy on the new camera, right? Your boy is looking kind of crispy, you know what I'm saying? Wait, you stream more than just Arknights? No, Comey, I don't. So, there's no need for you to join those streams and then continue to pump money into the streams. There's no need. Stick to Arknights. Yeah. Camera looking great. I know, right? You can see the little chin hairs that I'm starting to finally get. No, I'm playing. Sus. I know not what you speak of, fair lady. I know not. All right. So, I do not look whiter. Don't do that. How about that one? That's how good this camera is. Okay. No more green outline too, I know. And you want to know the best part about it? It's still there. I still got a green background. That hairline needs some work though. Nah, we leaving the hairline as it is because there's a lot of people that don't even have hair there at all, you know what I'm saying? And they're struggling a little bit. So we're letting this shit rock, and especially since I cut my own hair. I ain't even risking it, brother. So we leaving this shit alone. We leaving this shit alone. You guys can complain about this all you want. Uh-huh. You cut your own hair. Why though? Hold on. I think I need to do this a little bit more intimately so that you understand the gravity of the question that you just asked, okay? Who the fuck is spending $30 on a haircut, brother? Who the fuck is spending $30 on a haircut? It ain't me. It ain't me. It ain't me. Yeah, ass haircut. I hate that you're American and you fucking know that movie. I hate it. $30 is crazy. Bro, I have been, it is a USA problem. I've been to like 4 barbers, right? Each one of them charged $25 to $30 and still expect a tip. All right, that's fair. That's fair. You do your thing. I'm gonna do my own thing. I bought some clippers. I watched a YouTube video. I don't need to do this shit perfectly. It does its thing. It looks fine. Cut this bitch low. We good. We don't need this to be fancy. I ain't attracted no females. I'm good. I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm cool. All right. I thought I just kind of like, it looks good though, right? Like this not me, the webcam that threw me off a little bit. That was funny. Not me, the webcam. It looks good though, right? You spend $3 on a fucking haircut. Where do you live? What country do you live in? Philippines? Do they know how to cut black hair? I was already thinking about moving there. Passport, bro. No, I'm playing. It looks fine. Okay, y'all like the camera. Okay, cool. I can clip your face in HD. That's what I'm scared of. That's what I'm scared of. That's what I'm scared of, man. I don't even know everything that this camera can do. But Jamaica is 1,000, which is like $3 to $5. That is crazy. How? Okay, hold on. Before we even like, because I plan on being here for a while, so it's not really anything to worry about on time. Okay, so the question that I want to ask you guys, since we're now talking about this really quickly, I want to know where every single one of you guys are from in terms of country. I don't need to know your like exact location or anything. I want to know everyone's like location, because this is crazy. Americans right now, we are struggling when it comes to haircut, unless we find like a homie barber, like someone that we've known all our lives. I've always had old people cutting my hair, so it's like from Indonesia, Malaysia, Germany, Brazil, Indonesia, Jamaica, Philippines. Crazy. Hong Kong doctor here. Russia. Mars. Nah, you definitely ain't from Mars, knowing a Friday quote. That's crazy. America's cooked. America's cooked. Bro, every single one of you guys are talking about how cheaper a haircut is. Every single one of you. America's cooked. They're farming me? That's not even a surprise. I'm not even kidding. Like everything that I'm interested in, you guys, I mean, maybe the currency exchange is different, right? But everything that I'm interested in, I've had this conversation with a few friends. Every country has the better end of the deal. Whether it's anime, whether it's mobile games, whether it's mobile game anime, like any nerd shit, you guys just, you have it for one, and then it don't cost that much. But the moment we start trying to import some of the shit that you guys have, Test Bug with the $3.49 super chat. That's right. I didn't get confused this time because I got a dedicated monitor to this shit now, and you're not throwing me off. I see 3 Indonesian. Hello, my fellow peeps. In Indonesia, if you go to a high-end barbershop, you get like $6 and up. But if you see, that's still cheap as shit. But if you go with the street side barbershops, but the street ones are usually the better ones, at least in America, right? Is it the same there? Because they hustling for the money. They need the money more than the people in the high-end shops. So they trying to make your haircut look, you know, they making sure you look dapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's in service. Yeah, see? Yeah, so you want to go to the street ones, the ones that cost less, and pay them a little bit more. That's usually how it works. That's crazy. You know what? I might need to go to the Philippines or to Indonesia. I'd like to go to Jamaica sometime too. Unreal is like putting me on getting a passport. I've never thought about it until like recently. Street side barbershops. You're from Jamaica, right? You said you're from Jamaica, 7. You think it's different there. You think they all good at cutting black hair. You gotta find yourself a golden glow since she's you think they all good at cutting black hair, but I guess here in Brazil, a real expensive one is 200, like 35. Yeah, that's about the same here. That's where we're at here in America. It's freaking horrible. All right. I'm gonna stop wasting time. Thank you for participating in that. It's been a little bit. I just wanted to talk to my homies before I start stuttering all over the place like a illiterate person who can't read, you know? And I appreciate you guys for being here. I know we took a long break. For those who don't understand what happened and why I took a long break, I was invited to an event last Friday for Girls Frontline 2. We went to the event, you know, it was a good time. It was completely paid for. It was great. And yeah, on the way home, the airport, don't fly Delta. The airport decided all flights to Austin were canceled. Yeah, all flights to Austin were canceled. And I was gonna be stuck there until Sunday. It was Friday. All flights were going to be canceled till Sunday. I don't have anyone in New York. I don't know anybody, you know. I don't have a place to stay or nothing. So your boy had to sleep in the airport for one night. And what else? I was pretty much mad the entire weekend. I was arguing with people, trying to get on different flights. Yeah, it was a horrible time. I needed a break from everything. The videos that came out, some of them were even old. So yeah, I just released this stuff because I had it there. Except for the 7 upcoming games thing, that was new. And the Dark and Darker video, that was new. But it was rough. I needed a break from everything. I was angry all weekend, and that was supposed to be a vacation. So I didn't want to hop back into Arknights with all that reading and just be like in a bad mood. So hopefully you guys understand. We're back. We're gonna finish this hopefully this weekend. If not this weekend, we'll be done by Monday. And yeah. So we're gonna start with 12:15. We're gonna start with 12:15. And we're gonna do the damn thing. Shapeless rumors can penetrate impregnable defenses. Ah, the emergency reserves. Those are like the boxes, right? I hope they don't have any of the... Is this just a combat mission or is this story? Story, okay. Logos. So this time is Iberia. What was it? Liberia. Oh, it's an I. Ibra. Okay. Ibrian. Yeah, that. Whatever. Iberia. Like my eye. Beria. Yeah. Fuck Arknights. Patience Banshee. These were the most unforgettable days for me. I thought you wouldn't like it there. We starting strong. The text here will never like me, and I'm just gonna have to accept that. I certainly didn't like Iberia before that disaster. All that self-aggrandizing. That word, all so self-obsessed. I was through with it though. Oh no, Comey's already doing it. She's already doing it, guys. She's already doing it. We're already here. We're cooked. They didn't understand fear. Whereupon that disaster satisfied you. I'm not some twisted psychopath like old Red Eye is. The disaster itself was nothing unordinary. When has the land ever been short of disaster? I'm calming down so we can keep up with this stuff. But those creatures fascinated me. I've only heard rumors. If I'll be honest, those things duly disturb me. They are too removed from us. Then how removed do you consider me from you, Banshee? You should know, no matter what aspect I take. Oh, the music was still going. It was just muted. Whoops. You should know, no matter what aspect I take, none of it is the real me. Originum leaves an irrefutable brand upon all. As you walk in the forms you do upon this terra firma. Yeah, that. But the one thing it forgot was the Damazti. Only we still preserve our firstborn form. Are you proud of your purity? No. With this world in the state it is, what does purity even mean anymore? I can only chase after the changes it brings. I can only chase after you. Chase all you create. Fuck. Every manner of means possible I used. I found Iberia a wasted town. I moved in there. We moved in there. We made that town run anew. Work, communication, trade, traffic. 200 mess made up one small town. I can't say whether you're lucky or unlucky not to have fallen into insanity yet. I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing any context from before. I'm sitting here thinking about some of the things he's saying. Who knows? In any case, the time I spent there left a deep impression on me. With so much to manage, I was drowning every day in it. It gave me the false sense that we lived meaningfully. But weariness came in the end, as it always does. Chat. Remind me as soon as we get done with this first half and the combat section starts to go grab 2 things of water. I forgot to do it before we started. As soon as we're done with this text part and the combat starts, make me pause and go get water. But wariness came in the end, as it always does. Giving my undivided attention to the trivial was very amusing. But even summed all together, it still could not give... Oh god, this new monitor's in the way. Hold on. It still could not give me the answer I was seeking until I found them. I heard some call the things seaborne. Am I missing context on something? I know what seaborne are, but is this tying in with one of those seaborne chapters? No? Okay. I'm trusting you guys. That would have sucked if I had to go back and read those right now. What, after this? Well, it wouldn't have sucked. It would have been good in the end, but it just would have been annoying to have to go back. I observed them for a very long time. They reminded you of yourself. No, in terms of unity, we far surpass the seaborne and their many. No matter how many appearances we divide into, we are, in the end, a whole, while the seaborne have only the choice of joining with the many. What does that mean? But you know what? I envy them. They need nothing more than to heed to their instincts. Find food, find nutrients, multiply, evolve. Perhaps that word you slung just now, purity, should be falling on them. While I remain where I was, watching it all, watching those variegated meaning. Exhibiting different colors, especially as irregular patches or streaks. Watching those variegated little beings assimilate a swath of seagrass with them. Variegated. I've never heard that word before, but W. They think nothing. They do what they're meant to do. And what of us? What of our instincts? And what are we meant to do? Banshee, can you give us any suggestions? Are you laughing? Apologies, Damazti. I'm not mocking you by far. They who could proclaim themselves as the oldest king of the royal court, their majesties, the Damazti, are simply looking for the meaning of their life. It's a very important thing, of course it is. I just never would have thought that standing before me was a wayward philosopher. Would you ever guess the years I've spent a professor of philosophy at Victoria's universities? To you, seeking meaning is easy. I never thought of that. If you're a being that's living for as long as you are, with the ability to shapeshift, I think you would capitalize on the opportunity to learn about the world around you for as long as you live, right? So being a university professor probably taught the Damazti, since they kind of work as like a hive mind, right? That probably taught them all so much about the world around them. You just passively taking so much historical knowledge. Yeah, but you're also learning from the modern world too. It's not just the historical aspect of it. It's the world that you are currently in as well. Because it's what's going on in their world right now as they're experiencing this stuff. The Damazti is just simply gonna keep on living on, right? And this history they can teach to other people. Don't forget cash. Also a scale Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you absorb all your knowledge, but oh, yeah. Because you live through all the times and experience everything. Yeah. That makes me think, I mean, this is trivial. This is completely, like, irrelevant and probably doesn't matter. But that shows how fucking stupid we are as human beings. It's because our lives are so short and we're on borrowed time. We're never going to spend time I mean, we're going to learn stuff. Yeah, sure. But we're never going to be able to do shit like this. You know what I mean? Very trivial. Doesn't matter. It's just something that came to mind. So the Damazti wonders, what's the goal? What's the point? Excluding the least minority of existences, life can always be considered brief. You find a goal for yourself to stuff the days full with so that it isn't so tough. Find a goal and you execute that day by day so your life doesn't feel meaningless. One must think before doing Damazti. Reword that. One must think before doing. Oh, wait, never mind. I got it. One must think before doing. I didn't see the comma. Damazti every single fucking second. Yeah. God, that was God. But we cannot do that. From your suggestion to Theris's future, none of it holds our interest. To us, it is no more than passing the time. Why do we hold affection for these things that pass in the blink of an eye? We've exhausted practically every possibility and practically every delight too. I'm beginning to pity you, Damazti. You found out we're just some old decrepit? Wasted and weakened by, or as if it by the infirmities of old age. Worn out. Oh, okay. Worn out. Okay. You found out we're just some old decrepit. Nothing gets to anymore. That's sad, dude. That kind of sounds like they don't want to be this anymore. That's what it sounds like to me. Like this long ass life. We don't even know the meaning to our long ass life anymore. So why the fuck are we here? That's what it sounds like to me. No matter how loud you shout it. Not many know this secret. A few friends of mine taught me this silly game. No, never mind. I didn't say they never die. I don't know, they just live very, very long. Go on, Banshee. We're more interested than you suppose. But you may have to wait a moment. Some bothersome work has come a-knocking. Not here, that is. But I'm afraid we'll need to divert a little attention. That hive mind shit is scary to me. Imagine there being a being that can live for years and years and years longer than you as a human. And it's just tacking on all this information. That is scary. What do you mean not there? I mean, it's not there, for God's sakes. The comms post isn't there. There's nothing there. Someone made off with it. Was it Dublin forces? Afraid it was long before that. Judging from how thick the dust was, someone must have been eyeing it when Norport was just setting course away from Londinium. The Red Steel Guard captain would never genuinely be fooled by us. he'd be very quick to realize the projected message was never sent. But at the very least, we're back at the same starting line. We have a renewed opportunity to go for gold. First, there was you for the Duke of Castor. Now there's Dublin's Spectre Force. You've all secretly infiltrated to get to this plate, which means you want to keep up Norport's surface appearances. Without any way to force the Duke's main armies into mobilizing, our plan's dead in the water. Oh my god, I forgot her fine ass was here. Never try that excuse again, Delphi. As long as your Duke mother learns you're still here, she'll find some way to save you, won't she? I can't guarantee. Admitting you get along with your mother is nothing to be ashamed of. Do you have an idea, Inez? What a pain in the ass. Looks like you can do it. I really hate that part of you. Wait. You talking to Doctor like that? No, don't hate me. Why? Because we can see that you have an idea? Like, we think you're smart. You're a fine ass thinky. Like, come on, man. But alright, I can try. I need high elevation. Don't get your hopes up. Miss Inez, how much time will your idea need? Until sunup. Tell Siege and her city friends to get ready. I wish you all Godspeed, and I look forward to you choosing the Sunset Street Hotel again. I've spent some wonderful times here and gotten to know some very fine people. Norport is a lovely, thriving place. Don't let it be reduced to memories and rubble like this. We promise, sir. There'll come an end to the conspiracy and dispute. There's a person I truly, truly miss who once told me that perhaps one day everyone on this vast land can fall into a peaceful slumber. There's a backbreaker. This hotel's even messier than it was before. People who don't do their own cleaning never know how difficult it is to maintain a bit of order. Percival. Where is she run off to now? That's the girl in all white, right? With the pink hair? Fine. Go and leave this old codger by himself for a bit. Pink in the nurse costume. Yeah, okay. The age-riddled hotel owner finds an equally age-riddled armchair and opts to find a comfortable position before sitting down. So that Codice girl, she's the king of Sarkas. It's getting harder and harder to keep up with all this change. Even I'm a little shocked by it. Change. Maybe I've been slacking on that sort of change myself. Change isn't progress after all. Facts. Alright, about time I bid farewell to this old friend. To tell the truth, I really did love this place. Wait, is he dying? This sounds like a death, like goodbye type of shit. Two more months? You should have kept this up, Colbert. Who would have imagined after 2 months of the Sarkaz army in the city, an old devil would go from cleaner to hotel owner? I just can't wrap my head around it. The elder Sarkaz stands up and scans over the grand lobby of the public house. Every single article in here is near and dear to him. The Inez Capernet. Oh, he knows. Says war doesn't do metaphor. Well then, let's restore its original looks. Oh wow, he knew about Inez. Or was it obvious? Did everybody in the room know? Upon a finely woven rug that's seen more political players and aristocrats than anyone could know, the elderly Sarkaz drops a lighter, lit a flame. Most Sarkaz figured out pretty fast. Huh. Oh, he burns the... Oh, this is his only way of being able to say goodbye to the place. And swiftly, the fire's rage high. Damn. But now where do you go? Because you've been there in that hotel for as long as you remember. That's your entire adulthood. And the entire everywhere you know is riddled by war. So where do you go now? That's crazy. I'm surprised for a side character. He had a lot of depth to him. Yeah. But that's probably the big question for many people in Northport, living there all their life. Perhaps he sees no hope. Possibly. It could be a dead end for him. But it probably would have been more peaceful for him to just end it all there. Like, I'm not saying off yourself. I'm saying, like, continue to see what happens next. Because you don't have anywhere else to go, right? Well, HD has been good with creating side characters with depth. Yeah, that old man really, that was a character. That wasn't, he didn't feel like a side character. He felt very much involved in the plot as everybody else did. The soldiers here, were they all killed? Is the enemy here? If I'd found this earlier, their families will receive compensation payouts if they have families. We have to be on guard. No. Do you look like that because you already knew about this? This was part of your plan too. It was per military commission of Casdell arrangements. Sacrifice is unavoidable, mercenary. I thought your captain would have taught you this long ago. You're a general, and they're your soldiers. Yes, I'm a general, and this is my work. Be it our enemies or ourselves, I must cast each and every life into this gaping maw we call war, and pray it spits out the best ending we could wish for. That is all I can achieve in my position. Hence why I came. I came to give this all my full attention. To look over every pale young face here. I must remind myself that this was a decision I made. I will not say this is the price the Sarkaz must pay, mercenary. The Victorians killed them. But it was I that let them be killed by the Victorians. Why do you have to do it this way? To light a fire. Light a fire that will extend across this great land. And we, the Sarkaz, can find a place for ourselves, the room for us to exist, only on such a divided land. Mercenary, you must learn to familiarize yourself with it. Be familiar with it, hate it, and finally, accept it. Because this is the only way. A bright blaze flames high from the lockdown zone. An old building fiercely burning. Another accident. Now that one's probably the only one that ain't an accident. No, that is the first flame. Mercenary, come with me. We must return to the airship. Our guests have already taken their seats. Fuck, this story is just so fucking good.
Direct memory access for application map. And enemy coordinates authorized.
Water. Thank you.
Please stand by.
Whoa. It looks like I need to go to the store and get some more water because I only got half a case left. Really? $2 for water? It's Comey. Comey does this every single stream. Okay.
Understood.
問題ないよ。誰が戦場で旗を武器にするんだよ。
加減はしますよ。
I won't sleep on the job.
ええ、飯は食ってねえのか。全力で来い。
Here I am.
Where does it go? Oh, over here.
Forward.
Here I am.
いや悪いね。僕は別に信徒じゃないよ。
A solo to you.
Arch unit charging.
This will be over soon.
The comfort suffering will come to rest.
Oh, I forgot it was that freaking large. Well, I guess it'll take pause, but I guess it'll
問題ないよ。これで分かったで
help
しょ。
with taking him out too, I guess. Wait, what?
Solidify.
Huh?
With all of you behind me, I won't take a single step. Aim.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
There is no. Your attacks have no effect.
問題ないよ。いや悪いね。
I don't know
僕は別
exactly
に
what
信
caused
徒じゃない
that,
よ。
or at least I don't remember what caused that. But I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be using the block mechanic. I'm not looking at chat because I know you guys are probably trying to tell me exactly what's going on. Let me figure it out. Sorry if nothing's going on.
Here I am.
That motherfucker.
Yielding is not an option.
信号は安定。いつでも行けるよ。
This will be over soon.
I could complete it, but
The
just give
pain
me a
of
second.
running, I can bear much more of. Just don't let anyone else disappear to the flames again.
No. No. I'm Mr. Dono. Now he can buy at least a water bottle. Shut up, Soul. Thank you for the donation. Shut up, Soul. Okay, it's both of these. Is there anything else like that here? No.
To the battlefield, are we not?
Sorry, I'm just stubborn and I wanted to know what's going on.
Listen, everyone. Stay calm.
加減はしますよ。
Understood.
どこに向かう？飯は食ってねえのか？全力で来い！
I won't sleep on the job.
主の名を掲げ
Here I am.
Your lives are mine to protect.
信号はこれで分かったでしょ
An Here I am.
Arknight charging.
Where do you wish to fear not the firelight?
Vermin.
What would
Liberty and sunlight all around us.
Solidify.
Yeah. I gotta get rid of him quicker. Thankfully, I think those two are safe.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
問題ないよ即戦即決
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that? Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
信号は安定いつでも行けるよ問題ないよ
Take aim.
Dags att välja vårt byte.
Let's take it slow.
I need a caster over here. Get rid of guys like this much quicker.
All right.
This will be over soon.
God damn, this is irritating me. I know I can complete this much. I can just
Victory
complete it by just doing
and
this,
loss
but
Are
I want to have
insignificant
like an
moments in
understanding of the
endless
mechanic
cycle.
here. And like the best way to tackle it. So let's get rid of this. Would the silence work? Or is that just a passive of theirs? It's not an ability, it's just a passive. So let's just go with
I'm
this
all
one.
ears, Doctor.
You tell me your ends.
Silence them with death. If the ability has an X in the enemy, it can't
What
be
blocks
silenced.
the way, I will burn through.
主の名を掲げこの旗の元へ集え。ふん、こんなセリフを一度言ってみたかったんだ。
加減はしますよ。
信号は誰が戦場で旗を武器にするんだよ。
Jeez.
Your lives are mine to protect.
Eh, ここにいます。こっち向け。
A solo to you.
信号は誰が戦場で旗を武器にするんだよ。
Vermin. This will be over soon.
What would you suffering will come to rest.
See you later.
Solidify.
I'm prepared. Fear not the firelight.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
Watch the shadow behind you.
Loud and clear.
I don't like this, man. Fuck, and it's over by time. Damn it! This is gonna be an irritating mechanic for me.
Solidify.
Should have put him at the bottom. Jesus Christ.
This will be over soon.
冇需多講，冇需多講。Give me a reason to let you go. Don't have one? What a pity.
Solidify.
信号は安定。いつでも行けるよ。
The comfort suffering will come to
Lynn will
rest.
take care of him, right?
välja vårt byte.
Solidify.
Ah, no fucking healer.
What do you need of? Get out of my home!
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that? This will be over soon.
Your lives now ignite.
Got it.
This will be over soon.
You want to talk? Too late.
I hate this mechanic, bro. I hate this mechanic.
The ecstasy, as bright as gold. See you later.
どこに向かえばよろしいでしょう。
And it's only gonna get
Yielding
worse.
is not an option.
Mission accomplished.
Hold on, I'm gonna read this back and then we'll probably go back and try this again. I want to understand the best way to take that, to handle that situation, because it's one of those few mechanics that I've seen where when I get angry, I can't just go, fuck it, let me just throw everything on the field. We're only a few hours away from the sunrise mission as stipulated. We need to hurry up the pace of our evacuation up. Oh, it's not a bad mechanic. I just don't understand the best way to tackle it. So, to my understanding of what's going on, as long as those things are on the field and not blocked,
I think a minor setback is
remind me to go
no big
back
deal.
and read that.
It's already enough that none of our people got hurt.
行きましょう。
相手のターゲットは誰かな。
I will protect us all.
信号はアンピア悪いね。僕は別に信徒じゃないよ。
どこに向かウォーミングアップはここまでだ。
Please, trust in me.
問題ないよ。
I'm headed into the thick of it.
信号は安定。いつでも行けるよ。問題ない。いや悪いね。僕は別に信徒じゃないよ。
Archnight charging.
In position, drawing the bead on the target.
Good timing. Stay calm, and nature should not be disturbed.
I'm prepared to fight.
Alright, your attacks have no effect!
Watch the shadow behind you.
誰が戦場で旗を武器にするんだよ。
I could have put her
In
back
position.
one panel and used the shield, but I'm in a rush.
Alright!
Fear not the firelight.
I'm still not using the mechanic because I just figured out a good place to put Typhon. Okay, cool. Can't put a shield there. Block, fuck. That one's safe.
In position.
Got it. You didn't think. So this is what happens when you cross the line.
Whoops.
Vermin. Yielding is not an option.
I could also do this.
An improv from us.
Yielding is not an option.
Program initializing.
Solidify.
If only I could put something here. Yeah, that block is not happening in time.
Where do you wish to go?
Solidify.
Wait, when she got off the field for a sec, when they got off the field for a second, that counted?
生き残った以上負けたことにはなりません。
This is my last attempt, and then we'll get back to the story. Sorry. I have to do this. I need to stop putting so much DPS on that side because it's probably not an issue.
What blocks the way, I will burn through.
I will protect us all!
It's like a pride thing. I fucking hate this about myself.
主の名を掲げ、この旗の下へ集え。こんなセリフを一度言ってみたかったんだ。
Your lives are mine to protect.
問題ないよ。誰が戦場で旗を武器にするんだよ。
Arch unit charging.
This has been here the whole time? Oh, that irritates me. That irritates me more than it should have.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop
Oh,
like
that
that?
irritates me.
There is always a way to correct a mistake. Don't let anger get the best of you.
Direct memory access for application map. And enemy coordinates authorized. Please stand by.
My brain just had a massive fart. Oh my god, damn it.
I will protect us all.
Forward.
These brain farts are really bad.
Target marked.
Yielding is not an option.
Please, trust in me.
Yielding is not an option.
All right. Your attacks have no effect.
Come on, hurry up and give me the 24.
Yielding is not an option.
信号は、いや悪いね。僕は別に信徒じゃないよ。
Headed into the thick of it.
I hate this game. I hate this fucking game.
Good timing.
問題ない。いや悪いね。僕は別に信徒じゃないよ。
Got it.
I know what to do. I'm just
The
not
pain of
paying
burning.
attention to the one thing
I
that's
can bear
impossible.
much more of.
Stay alive!
Don't let anyone else disappear to the flames again.
Stay
No,
close.
we're not doing it
Don't
off
run
stream.
off.
We're doing it now. Okay? We're doing it now. Darkness. We're
Understood.
doing it now. We're doing it now.
加減はしますよ。どこに向か飯を食ってねえのか。全力で来い。
Your lives are mine to protect.
Arch unit charging.
See, these are the little things that I keep on talking about that I keep on not paying attention to.
With all of you behind
That's
me,
not who I wanted to put there,
I won't
but
take a single step.
誰が戦場で旗を武器にするんだよ。
Forward.
Roger, Wilco. Requesting permission to fire.
almost made the same mistake twice. I am dying. I'm dying there. No, I'm not.
Flourish or perish. Agony, ever etched on our hearts.
There is no... Your attacks have no effect!
問題ない。いや悪いね。僕は別に信徒じゃないよ。
Grief ever echoes in our souls.
Okay, I got more time now. Okay, cool. I didn't know that was a stall though. I didn't know that nothing progresses unless I get rid of that one. That's good information.
Let's begin.
Watch the shadow behind me.
I'll pin you to your shadow.
We should be good now. Because I'm not gonna let anyone get to the point where they pass this.
冇需多講。冇需多講。You want to talk? Too late for that.
I'm prepared. Fear not the firelight.
There is no... Your attacks have no effect!
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
Program healing mode enabled.
I'm prepared. Fear not the firelight.
Yielding is not an option.
Your attacks have no effect!
Yielding is not an option.
There is no hesitating in battle. Your attacks have no effect!
Got it.
I'm prepared to fight.
He's the
Where
last
do you wish
two.
to go?
我知呢度咩？
See you later!
ええ、ここにいます。
An improv from us.
Mission accomplished.
It's shielding it.
All you need is a little big bump tap, and they're done.
I hate this game. But I love this game. Okay, let me go back and read that
I
one
hope you
section.
didn't
that
run
block.
into any trouble, Doctor.
Story. How do I go back and read the one? Chat, help me out. Intelligence, public affairs. No, it's not this one. You can't inside the chapter? Okay. I feel better now. I feel better now. I could have sat there for 5 more hours just doing that alone. We're only a few hours away from sunrise, Miss Inez stipulated. We need to hurry up the pace of our evacuation up. Say, haven't you forgotten something even more important, Doctor of Rhodes Island? There's an airship too. Yes, we in Dublin are starting from the same line again, which means time is of the essence. To forever abide by commitments is not solely what we ask of ourselves, but of those we make deals with too. You finally made it. Almost got off by that red steel guard, boy. Her Grace is very dissatisfied with your indolence? Is that how you say it? Indolence? Yeah, indolence. You guys didn't hear it, but I had the pronunciation thing pop up. Her Grace is very dissatisfied with your indolence. How slow you are at. Okay, yeah. Your methods are too tepid. Or is it that you're coaxing with Alexandrina? Playing on her sympathies. That's a very grave accusation. I'm unconditionally loyal to Her Grace. That much is obvious. We'll review your excuses in hindsight. For now, though, there's no time. Stay put, Rhodes Islanders. What are you doing? Arts in black. Just as fresh intel described. You kept it very well hidden, Rhodes Island. To think this Caudus is the Sarka's very Lord of Fiends. Very interesting. Perhaps this is an issue that can't be solved without you. Poet. To not have recognized this is a further failure in your duties. But what does Her Grace hope for me to remedy this? While you were chatting with Dublinn, we've had the position of the airship's dock confirmed. Wait, why is that his fault? Why is... It's treacherous in there. But our fresh intel tells us the Lords of Fiends will have some way to handle it. So, little Lords of Fiends, you'll cooperate with us, won't you? But what about that Windermere girl? Forget trying to make up for things. The technology of the airship is our #1 priority. Why is that his fault? he said, bitch, why ain't you been working as you should be? Why are you slacking off? I think we've notified about everyone we could find. And that caps off all we can do. Amiya isn't back yet. Neither the doctor nor Inez have been in touch. Looks like somewhere's caught fire outside again. That's where the hotel is. We better go take a look. Delphine, what are you sprinting like that for? Where's Rhodes Island at? I'll lay this out straight. Listen up, Alexandrina Vina Victoria. Damn. Went with the whole fucking name. Amiya and the doctor got pushed by the Trilby Asher into fulfilling that deal. They need to find the airship. Duke Wellington's army is on the plate already. Afraid Duke Castor's reinforcements are here too. They're all out to win the technology behind that Sarkaz airship. None of them will let their rivals have the advantage of getting it first. Norport's become the Duke's wrestling ring. Surprising exactly no one. Oh, I remember. I hate this guy now. I forgot. I was about to say, man, he looks so cool, but I forgot I don't like him anymore. What about that broadcast? You know, pushing the Dukes into officially attacking this place? Miss Inez says she'll do all that she can to make that happen. To what? What are you telling us? She says she needs until sunrise. Got it. Assuming the Dukes go with direct confrontation after all, how much time do we still have? As long as Miss Inez succeeds, the Duke of Windermere's high-speed warship should be approaching not long after the sun's come up. You got a hell of a lot of people gathered here. The people who aren't here probably already got the news. Anyone who does want to come. Wait, is that a hole? So they're not wondering why Inez needs until sunrise. They don't find that a bit weird. Like, obviously something's gone really fucking wrong. The people who aren't here probably already got the news. Anyone who does want to come with us will keep with the procession. They trust her? I mean, yeah, you can trust her, but you still want to know all the information, right? Lack of information can lead to more mistakes being made. So I suggest before the Duke's worship officially encroaches, we'll continue to wait here. With the present circumstances, going out in the streets not a good idea. Doesn't matter if it's Wellington or Castor. They won't hold back against anyone they think's in the way. No, we're best off leaving now. The Sarkis barracks around the barricade wall got ambushed. Odds are, more than likely, some Duke's forces did it. Knowing Inez, do you think she would tell them? That's not what I'm trying to say. What happened with the telecom system or whatever they were going with? Like they need to know this crucial information so they know how to tackle the rest of it. Like, something went wrong. They need to know the details of what went wrong so they can prevent anything else or asking questions that don't need to be asked. The Sarkis barracks around the barricade wall got ambushed. Odds are more than likely some Duke's forces did it. We should get as close as we can to part off the walls, to the part of that walls that's thin on defenses while it's still night. More importantly, we need to let them all know everyone's still peeping out from behind their windows. That what we said was true. This evacuation isn't some scheme to nab the last of their reserves. It's not some Sarkis trap to wipe them out. Reestablishing trust is a challenge. And the one and only way to do it is for them to see real action. It's you again, brother. Here's the books you asked me for last time. I had to spend an age searching in those Londinium libraries, not even knowing Victorian, grabbing some poor feline in the inn to find your stuff. Thank you. Sometimes I see you writing and drawing in this blank book too. You don't just read, you write your own stuff too. I've never been to Casdell, but I hear they've got a whole Sarkis University underground there. Are you a teacher there? No, I'm just like you, putting my life up for sale. Are these books really that fun to read? They all end fine enough, but similar events keep happening over and over. All the authors can do is keep writing fine enough endings. And I've gotten sick of it. General Manfred made us lock you in here, but hasn't given any further orders since. How did you offend him? Maybe he just thought jail would be more peaceful for me. It's easier in here to do whatever I'd actually like to do, and that's reading. You really are a boring guy then. I hear us Sarkis are going to get some real good news real soon. So good it'll stun the entire land. It's just going to be another war. Has anyone told you you're a drag to talk to? Honestly, yeah. Seriously, what a drag. Alright, I'm changing shifts. You behave in there. Don't forget, you promised to pay me for the books. The royal court soldier silhouette disappears with a wobble into the end of the prisoner corridor, and very soon, a different set of footsteps come into earshot. Hodor awaits, but there is only quiet. Huh. The crew are all aboard the airship now. Understood. Paprika? Here. Have you ever read a book called A History of Sarkis War? No, you should. I have a copy in my drawer. You can take it. Is it a very fancy story? It is a history annals. You said that already. Then you shouldn't be asking that sort of question. Say what? I disapprove of near to every viewpoint expressed in it. The weakness, the grief, the crushing. But still, I recognize that it is a book whose pages are soaked in blood. I did say it. I just said the last part low. How would the writer describe the war we're seeing right now? I'm as curious as you. All right, clouds turn red. I hate missions like this, man. You're gonna have a straight path? Okay. Oh, wait. This one isn't even a... Oh, fuck this. So this is the airship. All our attempts to infiltrate it ended in failure. Anyone who approached simply vanished into thin air. Is that some kind of Sarkis witchcraft? Surely the Lord of Fiends would know how to neutralize it. Is Theresa here? But I can't feel... A heavy pressure comes over her. It is Far too thick, far too cruel to be described or spoken of. Amiya can hardly stand. What is this? What are you doing, Lord of Fiends? Don't try anything funny. Neutralize it with your witchcraft or else. Thought I saw a fly. Ascalon. Sorry I'm late. Calm down, Ascalon. This is all my colleagues' plan. I tried to talk him out of it. I don't intend to harm your doctor. You're just getting your deal done. You'll be the witness. Then get out of my way. You're really pale. You can't feel it because you're not Sarkaz. We're coming face to face with our history. The sum of the Sarkaz millennia of suffering. It's angry, it's screaming, and it's making all of us listen to it. No wonder. The Dukes are going to be disappointed. This is no engineering or technology that can be copied. The ship itself is irrelevant. Huh? How did the Sarkaz live? How did the Sarkaz live in the beginning? The elders and the ancients had not come upon the land yet. All things were how they should be. Then they came. They killed and slaughtered. They brought barbarism, barbarism. And I don't know if I said it right, just deal with it. And rage upon the land. Their fangs and claws were not pointed at just each other, but at us as well. The proud Sarkaz never surrendered. We fought back. We fought rage with rage. They would taste the fruit of vengeance, but Khazda was destroyed in the blink of an eye. Despicable. They stopped at nothing. They were cunning, shameless, and cruel. How dare they trample upon pure Khazda? How dare they? So I'm guessing those are the voices that they're hearing, right? The voices, yep. Okay, that answered my question. Don't let it affect you, Amiya. Resist the illusion. I know, I'm trying. Khazda was destroyed. The King of Sarkaz and the Royal Court led us in the fight against the scum. The Sarkaz will not permit such shameful failure. But those cowardly Sarkaz who called themselves Sancta deserted their duty. They betrayed their people, betrayed themselves. The walls fell again, and with it our dream. No matter, the traitors will be purged. Khazda will stand again. As long as the King of Sarkaz still stands, we will never fall. No, it's not like the shadows from Inez Arts. What is it? Get out of the airship shadow, Doctor. The airship shadow wriggles, stretches. The other trophy Asher whom Ascalon knocked to the ground disappears in the dark ocean. What the hell is this? Suffocating black, suffocating despair, suffocating fury. The King of Sarkaz will lead us. The King of Sarkaz. 34 times did Khazda fall. 675 times did Khazda fall. 3,421 times did Khazda fall. The shortest it took was 3 days between the rebuilding of Khazda's walls and the hoofs of Pegasus trampling it to dust. Time and again, Khazda was destroyed. Time and again, it was rebuilt. Time has changed our faces and theirs, but the way has never ended. Our resistance never wavered. But each rebuilding of Khazda took longer than the previous one. Our civilization was devastated. Our arts were forgotten. But we still have our hatred. The King of Sarkaz will slay our foes with it. I'm proud of this, of our unwavering resolve. But what do I see? This is such a fucking fantastic picture. I know this is my thumbnail, but fuck, this is a good picture. A twisted chimera. An outblood king. The King of Sarkaz who stands before me is an outblood? The crown is not yours to wear. This pain is not yours to stand with. This fury is not yours to stand with. Answer me, imposter. Answer me, fraud. Answer the Revenant's question. Is it talking to Amiya, the Revenant? Open your eyes and see, false king. What do you see? I see. Don't look, Amiya. It's the Revenant's witchcraft. I see tears. I saw deep, heavy sorrow. Has this sorrow always been with you? Sorrow? This is no sorrow. I feel no sorrow anymore. You have scorched your wound with the flames of rage. It's painful. I know what is real and what is false. Answer my question. How dare you? Twisted Outblood. How dare you? Carry the burden of the Sarkas. Outblood. Because she's not a Sarkis? Is that like... Are they calling her an Outblood because she's not of Sarkis blood, but a Goddess? She's Goddess, not Sarkis. Yeah, since she's a Goddess. Okay, cool. I was trying to what is being called an Outblood? I was trying to understand what that meant. Ascalon stumbles. Are you okay, Ascalon? I'm fine. Amiya. Amiya looks up towards the great shadow of the Revenant. You cannot see her face. You only know she is looking up. You're right, Revenant. I should see. I have seen. I have seen it all. All 3,421 destructions, every brick that turned to ash. I saw the resistance of every king of resistance of every king of Sarkas. I saw their hearts, each and every one of them. I saw the tears and blood swallowed. I saw the dust and broken pieces. Familiar silhouettes fall, overlapping one another. Familiar scenes replay themselves. I have seen, I see, I will see. I never averted my eyes, Revenant. I will remember. Every hard decision, every death and sacrifice, every destruction, every hope. I made you see, Chimera. I made you... Wait. They're calling her a chimera. Did I forget something? Is this new information? It's in her profile. We don't know more. Yeah, you forgot about this. You had the revelation a couple times now. My memory's shit then. A chimera. Okay, wait. A chimera as an Sarkis Goddess? Maybe we don't know, but that would be plausible. That's what's being implied, yes. I'm trying to figure out what it's never really implied anything else, so not confirmed, but that's the running theory. That's all I need to know. I know you're hinting, Baki, so I'm gonna just leave it at that. I made you see. Imposter. There's not a single moment that I do not experience it. Feel the burning flames. But you? Yes, you could see it. Like a map, like a play, a mere passerby watching from above the cliffs. I denounce you, false king. I despise you, not because your foolishness, not because your arrogance. Not because of your conceit. It's because you can never truly stand with us. But I've tried. Tried? You could try to not avert your eyes, but you can still turn away anytime you choose. You're not Sarkaz. You never will be. The souls of the Sarkaz reject you. You call our fate pain. You say you tried to endure it, but we are fated to be buried by it for eternity. You say you have the courage, but if the day comes that you can take it no more, you can abandon us. I won't. How many seasons have you seen? How dare you promise that you won't? No, you will. You will because you can. How could Sarkaz pick such a king? How could Sarkaz accept such a king? Teresa wanted me to be. She said we can share the same. She said we can share in the same feelings even if we're not of the same blood. Then she was a fool. If you truly share the same feelings, now that you've seen it, why'd you come before me? Why do you try to stop this war? Amir finds himself at a loss for words. Wow. So they only see one path. Like the souls of the Sarkaz only see one route, one solution, and that is this war. And the fact that they see it this way means that Amiya is stuck in a rock and a hard place. It's either stand with them and go with this war, or they don't. Fuck. Why does she want to stop this war? She has seen the anger, the pain, the longing. Why does she want to stop this war? There's no other way for the Sarkaz. No, no Sarkaz could come to any other answer after coming face to face with it all. But Amir realizes for an instant she understood Darisa's choice. Drown tears with tears and bury suffering with suffering. Only scorched earth will bring new life to the Sarkaz. But still, I renounce this path. The Revenant was right. She renounced it. She can never truly stand with them. She can leave. Get out. Get out of us. Shadow wriggles furiously, spitting apart, growing so thick it seems to take physical form. The chaotic shadow of the Revenant emerges from the empty shipyard. Hello there, big one. Of course, you're right there. She's so fucking hot. Like, it's like saying, like, okay, I'm not trying to, I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say when I say this. I'm not trying to bring real life bullshit into this. I just hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say when I get to this point. That's like some old man from the old days saying like racism and killing that other race is the only path forward. There are obviously other ways that they have not discovered yet. And they're refusing to acknowledge any other path that could drive the Sarkaz forward. Baki, what was your last message? Check my last message in the chat. Interrupting the party? Imagine knowing all this history of your people and then a little girl not knowing your kind is your king and says, let's get along. I get it. I understand the premise, right? She's not Sarkis. So how dare she, fuck, there's layers to this. How dare she be the person that stands before all these different races, including the Sarkis, and say, hey, we can all be friends. We don't have to be killing each other. But at the same time, that group, the Sarkis, aren't willing to even see the perspective, how things can possibly change. So yeah, Amiya is stuck in a rock and a hard place. Yeah, it isn't that complicated, but the actual implications. Maybe they have tried other stuff through different kings, yet it doesn't work. But then Amiya would have seen it, right? Because she's seeing the history through these various different visions that she's having. All these things that she's seeing, she's able to come up with a different route, right? Am I missing something? Like, there's no such thing as exhausting all options. Like that doesn't exist in this situation here because they haven't done that. Different Sarkis kings have tried different approaches, but in the end, the other races kept fighting them still. I mean, maybe they have. Amiya did say she saw 3,000 times of more than 3,000 times of Sarkis being destroyed, meaning they have brought themselves together 3,000 times, and every time they were subjugated. Nobody said it was gonna be easy. That's the one right there. Jackal, you hit the nail on the head of what I was trying to say. No one said it was going to be easy. This is 100% some like, damn, man. More or less. So now you're curious about Babel in chapter 14. That's all I can say. I mean, I was already curious, but mind blown. I wouldn't say mind blown. It's not mind blown. It's not even confusion. It's I hate the thought process of this is the route that you need to take as our king, or else you don't stand with us. I hate that. I hate that for any context outside of this specific thing too. I hate there's this one route and this is the only path you can take. Nah, bitch, there's mountains and shit we can climb. It may be harder. You feel me? Like that doesn't necessarily like. I hate that thought process. And yes, it's intrigue, Comey. Don't forget, the Revenants are a collective consciousness of the Sarkis life force. So this is the will of the Sarkis. That doesn't mean they're right. It just means that the Sarkis people believe in this one thing collectively, right? Love your content. Hope you have a nice day. Thank you. Thank you for coming through. Yeah, but going up against that negative stigma Sarkis, having the entire world isn't simple. Yeah, that's literally the point I'm making. By, how do I say? Amiya's gonna have to prove them wrong. That's the only winning formula here. And it's gonna be hard as fuck. None of the Sarkis are going to be able to accept that, but she's gonna have to prove them wrong. And show that she stands with them in a different way and finding a solution. But as a result of them not giving her a chance, they could be standing against the very chance they have to be proven wrong. That is why I can't stand that mindset. I've done this before. I've taken all the routes possible that I can see. So you have a different route. I'm not standing with that. Even if the possibility of things turning out better. Like it's counterintuitive. Amiya still fights for that solution, and this hate from the Sarkas is not helping at all. Exactly. Oh my god, I love you guys. I love you guys. Even when the Sarkas do, doesn't mean the Victorian Dukes, Casimir's, Board of Commerce, Lordemirs won't stop thinking of them as prey. I mean, yeah. But that's why this entire world is filled with war, right? It isn't just the Sarkas. Everyone's fighting against everyone. I don't believe you, outsider. It's rough when the people you want to help don't want your help. TLDR, world kind of sucks, poop. Yeah. It's just a rough situation that she's in. She sees that she has the possible solution here. And maybe she's still learning as she's going and making mistakes as she's going. But to denounce her willingness to try and understand is counterintuitive to the objective that you have to try and solve this entire problem. You only see war. She's trying to stop war and try to come together. You're literally fighting against yourself and your own priorities and your own what is the term that I'm looking for? Damn, I can't think of the word. The important thing also is this is just Amiya's view. This doesn't have to be the solution that works in a cruel world like this. Yes, but Amiya has been very clear that she is working together with Rhodes Island to come up with a solution. Yes, she is the Lord of Fiends. Yes, she is the Lord of Fiends. But she is not stuck on one viewpoint. That is what makes Amiya, that's what gives Amiya so much depth as a character. She's not stuck to one path. Her opinions and everything can change. But she's telling them, no, I'm not going to leave you guys. We will figure this out. Another main thing is the Sarkas are more susceptible to Aripathy, making other plates hate Sarkas too. Maybe. I'm taking this as a break. That's why I slowed down and started reading chat. She's not Lord of Fiends, but she's not Sarkas, so she thinks differently. And I think that's what they need, right? They need someone on their side with a different viewpoint and how to solve the problem, right, Ice Bear? Eblana is in a similar situation as the Sarkas. After all, she also seems to be going scorched earth as well. Yeah. And her sister's the one that's trying to fight against it. Okay, let's continue. Hello there, big one. As she stares at this big dong rising. No, I'm playing. The purple flame impacts the black shadow. You interest me, Revenant. What ember will you leave behind when you burn? That Draco. Eblana? Nothing in the mission brief said that she would show up. Go, hurry. Amiya, I'm fine. Here, hold on to me. Doctor, they're right. I can't. Oh. Whoa! They're right. I can't stand with them. Maybe that's why it has to be you. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you. Thank you. Huh? The Draco's fire is getting closer. She's strong. We shouldn't try and fight her here. Revenant successfully gaslit her. I mean, they're in her head, motherfucker. They're in her head. Interesting. Rhodes Island. I seem to hear that name often lately. General, the Draco. Pay no heed. Her flames burn nothing but her own short-sighted ambition. Lead us away from here, Great Revenant. The shipyard is too small for your... That's the part that I was missing. Okay, so the Revenant is the entire ship. It is the ship. That is why it can't be copied. Got it. That's the part I was missing. This shipyard is too small for your fury. The noises of those outblood are not worth your time. Yeah, I was missing that part. I was trying to figure out where the thing came from. I've heard the regent. He is ready. Your Royal Highness, the Sarkis airship has taken off and is slowly turning towards Londinium. Yeah. Hold on a second, chat. Hold on. Okay. I must have missed something you said, but we're just gonna keep going. The Sarkis airship has taken off and is slowly turning towards Londinium. Battleship squadrons are ready to intercept on the perimeter. Other regiments are also assembling. Whatever you were gonna tell me before, Comey, I didn't see whatever they said, so just tell me when you were intending to tell me. The Duke of Windermere's fleet is already deployed near the plate. The Duke of Castor's ships are also in movement and will likely approach in short order. Looks like everyone cares a lot about this place. Do they? I thought he ended it. I'm not gonna lie. I thought he ended his life. I'm not gonna hold you. I really thought he ended his life. I really did. Aren't the Dukes a little late? You're the manager of that hotel. What are you doing here? You're a Sarkis mole in Londinium? No. Colbert's just a Sarkis cleaner who thinks he's Victorian. What about you? Oh, we. This is so badass! This is so badass. This is the other thing that they had to, yeah. Just some poor souls made to come out and work while having a chat with a friend. You're such a spoilsport, Draco. Why not have a chat with me? Give us a break. Let's get this over with. And that that's crazy. So he was Wait, so he's a part. Oh my
Formation
gosh.
ready. Advance to the objective.
Oh no. Man, no. How do I stop that?
May the war grant us the redemption we seek. Or will it?
Oh, I hate this game so much. I hate this fucking game.
Understood.
これ以上は進ませません。どこに向かえ？こっち向け！
That's crazy.
A solo to you.
相手のターゲットは誰かな。
Please, trust in me.
Just in time.
Where do you wish to fear not the firelight?
This is crazy.
問題ないよ。
Good timing.
Wait.
Arch unit charging.
The liberty and sunlight all around us.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Nothing's gonna happen. It's just gonna waste my abilities. That's great.
The concert may begin at any time.
I'm prepared to fight.
They just took their leave. That's crazy. This definitely isn't the final stage like whoever said.
信号は安定。いつでも行けるよ。
What do you need of pinning to your shadow?
Okay, so it.
I'm prepared. This endless burn. You needn't bear.
The ecstasy as bright as gold.
Watch the shadow behind me.
Thank God. I hate that thing so much.
accomplished.
Your logical deduction was absolutely correct.
Who said this was the last
perfect
stage?
calculation.
There's no way. We were trolling? Yeah, I hate you guys. Drones. Have a good night, Frosty. Thank you for coming through.
Squad combat? I'm very familiar with that.
Yeah, we'll keep her.
I'm all ears, Doctor. ETA 6 mics.
Tactical support system. Online.
主の名を掲げこの旗の下へ集え。ふん、こんなセリフを一度言ってみたかったんだ。
Ah, these guys.
Let me create a diversion.
問題ないよ。即戦即決。
Please, trust in me.
Oh, I see. This is gonna be annoying. Let me just put this here.
Target marked.
I'm prepared. I am Dublinn.
Rita's gonna be goated here. That was an accident too. That was a complete accident. I didn't even think of that.
Is it my turn? Apple pie.
Forward. Solidify.
Dags att välja vårt byte.
Yielding is not an option.
I'm prepared. Fear not the firelight.
Program initializing.
Solidify.
Yep, I saw that shit coming. That's why I checked for the healer.
Is it my turn?
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
This one shouldn't be too crazy. I can see how this would be hard if I didn't have Reed. Or Saria. Reed and Saria are gonna carry this entire thing.
Solidify.
I'm prepared. This endless burn. You needn't fear.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
Let's put them 6 feet under.
問題ないよ。
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that? This will be over soon.
Is it my turn?
Got it. Got it. Shatter into pieces.
Yielding is not an option.
I'm prepared. Fear not the firelight.
Yielding is not an option.
There ain't no way.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
Get out of my home!
I just realized
Yielding is not an option.
that the sooner I take them out, the least of the problems. Like, I just realized, like, if I could have taken them out sooner, that would have been the. Okay. There are more people following than I thought. They don't necessarily think that they have a better chance with you. I understand. They don't stand behind me because they trust me. They just don't have any other choice. Footsteps are convincing. The more people join us, the less others will hesitate. When we and Her Royal Highness arrive at the blockade, there'll be more cannon fodder. I'll be standing at the fore, Cater. Hey, what's that in the sky? The Sarkis airship? They're taking off. This is our... No, that's... The crowd falls silent, gazing up at the airship above. In their eyes is reflected the eerie purple flame slowly falling towards the ground. The cold flame impacts the earth, the sparks flying onto the fleeing crowd as though they had a mind of their own. The fire spreads uncontrollably, instantly engulfing the refugees. They fall to the ground screaming. Then their lifeless bodies rise from the fire, the purple flame of desire burning in their eyes. Dead silence. All present bore witness to the miracle. Another one of those devil's tricks. They won't even let us die. The rain of purple fire descends, like the mantle of death itself. Fear spreads in the crowd. The silence is broken, replaced by panic. Get away from the fire, hurry. The houses by the street are burning. Do you see that, Siege? What? The purple fire is beyond the Sarkas. I've heard stories of the dead coming back to life. Stories about a Draco, the leader of Dublinn, the red dragon of Avarice. She's here. Her flames descend upon us. She hides her ambition no more, Siege. I don't care who she is. All I care is that we need to run now. Look out. Looks like the age has not taught you patience. Why do you fear my fire if you're so eager to fight me? Or have you forsaken the intelligence that you were so proud of once you began serving the region? Interesting, little Draco. Your fire is very interesting. If you know about our existence, then you know that this vessel is simply one of innumerable fragments. This is simply a little warning, delivered in passing. You are not in our field of view. Our soul is too shallow, too barren. You do not even attempt to hide the flame of ambition, the desire for power in our eyes. Unlike the bench of who we were speaking to, even now, we're not even interested in asking any questions of you. I have no need to hide. My fire burns away all, as it does now. I can't wait until the cluster of Damazti kneels before me in fire. Do you not hear the sound of screaming beneath your feet, hatchling? I lead them. They adore me. This is my duty. You do not understand, ancient wanderer. Many years ago, the country beneath our feet was not in the fair it is now. We met a Draco in the southern Victoria, one as young as you are now. I lead them. They adore me. He said the same words before his death in battle. His brood submitted to the Empire's glow. Whether it was those who made peace with the Aslan or you, how do you think you compare to your conquering forefathers? You're not worthy to speak of my kin's suffering. And I'm not worthy to speak of the red dragon who wrote the history of Tara. But the beautiful memories that you speak of have left Tara a long time ago. The old Draco Kings were no greater than we are. We sought fairness. He made his choice and I made mine. You long lived. You boast of the seasons that you've seen, the scope of your knowledge. But the wealth that you are so proud of has not changed your life in the slightest. How pathetic. Observe and seek. That is all you have in all your years, no? Neither of us see the other as a welcome guest. Why not end this pointless argument? Thank you, little Draco, for making this chore seem somewhat interesting. You remember me, Damazti? There'll be a chapter with my name on it in your long and winding memory. I don't know about that one, Chief. The fire outside. Now's no time to stare. Pack up and let's catch up with Morgan. Do you regret what you said to Vina? I don't know why, it just came out. I didn't mean to blame her. I wanted someone to tell me that the nightmare was over, that everything would get better, that someone used to be Vina. Remember this tape? You spent a pretty penny to get it from the McLaren. Bastard lied to me, said it was a limited edition and worth a lot. He wasn't wrong. How many times did you watch it with Vina on the sofa? 10? 20? Tell you what, grab it and we'll watch it for the 21st time when we get out of here. Oh man, I see a red flag, I see a death flag. And find our new hideout. How about that? She never changed, did she? It was Norport that changed. Speaking of video, there's someone I haven't notified. You go first. Tell Vina to catch up soon. The lights by the streets of Norport have gone out. Only the purple flames spreading through the city light Baird's path. Burning silhouettes stare blankly at the sky, listening to the call of the leader. But the dark night conceals the airship in the sky. Not even the purple flames reaching towards the skies could reveal it. Damn it, what are those people, those things looking at? I have to find McLaren, meet up with Vina. It's not safe here. I think he lives over here. It's too dark. Should have brought my flashlight. His neon sign used to stay lit all night. He's dead. Those burning things had better not jump me like those movie monsters. Or he's one of them. Third from the left. Third from the left to here. McLaren. The next house is burning. We have to go. No one answers Baird in the darkness. All she hears is the crackling of fire on wood. Baird presses her ear against the gap and hears the faint chattering of teeth. Agitated breathing echo in an empty house. McLaren, thank heavens you're alive. Okay, so. Oh yeah. Morgan says he's death. I need a pin. Got one here in my pocket. It's not safe here. We need to go. I'm Baird. Take the planks down. Read the note. Bloody hell, do you see it or not? There's no time. I need to go in. It's okay, McLaren. I just need to pry your windows open. Baird widens the gap in the planks using her knife. Then tries to pry them open with the handle. Almost there. Almost there. Go away. Are you talking? I can't hear you. The planks aren't that tough. Hang in there. Get away from me. Get away from me. What are you saying? Damn, the fire's spreading quickly. Hurry, hurry. Last two. Do you see me, McLaren? Come over to the door. Fire's spreading. We're out of time. Look this way. Isn't it clear enough? Go away. Get away from me. Stand back. I'll kick the last planks in. Stay away. Silver flash. Baird takes a step back, touches her cheek, and finds it wet with a warm liquid. What the? McLaren? The familiar video shop owner stands behind the door. The blood flowing from his ears lies dried on his neck. Iridium crystals cover a large part of his ears. Morgan was right. He has likely gone deaf. He's muttering at the only light in the room, oblivious to everything else. Otherwise, he would not have been so frightened when he saw that it was her standing outside. He would not have swung his knife. Or perhaps not. He would have done so no matter who opened the door. The calamity outside has taken his hearing. And almost everything else he had. He stands alone with his knife, only a few fragile planks between the world and the last bit of food he has. This is mine. I have nothing left. Claren, I want to leave, please. I want to live. Please, I just want to live. I've given you everything else. What do you still want from me? This is mine. Look at me, McLaren. It's Baird. I'll take care of you. Put down your knife. Take my hand. Put down your knife. Can you read it? Fire's spreading. We have no time. Right, just like that. Come over slowly. No need to be scared. Finally, Baird sees the once familiar video shop owner in his entirety. She finds that it's not a lamp that illuminates the room, but a tiny projector that they spent countless days and nights with. I'll take your hand and help you up. I want to live. You will. We all will. Baird touches the feeble arm. Her heart skips a beat at the solidness of the iridium crystals beneath the soft muscles. It's okay. We'll all live. You have a new video shop, and I'll have a new gym. I want to live. Relax. I'm going to take your knife. You're safe. Oh no. Thank you. Thank you. She reaches out slowly to the knife that McLaren is holding. There's a little bump under his clothes. The last food that McLaren has left. Bear takes McLaren's knife. The muscles of the trembling man relax for the first time in many days. Bear sees an emotion other than fear in the man's eyes. Perhaps he recognized her. The thing in the bump falls out from under his clothes. It's an empty can. We can go now. That's mine. Baird exhales and bends down to pick up the empty can. But this is I saw this one coming. I fucking saw this one coming. Baird feels a sharp pain in her midsection. The knife that should have been in her hand is now halfway inside her. Claren was the one who seized her hand. It's mine, mine, mine. I'll live. You said you'll leave me food. He stumbles towards Baird, snatches away the meaningless empty can. I'll live. I'll protect myself. His knife is now inside Baird. He anxiously looks for a new weapon. He sees Baird's butterfly knife, his delirious eyes reflected in the cold blade. Baird has had the knife for a long time. But the members of the Glasgow gang were just children. Baird brought it. Oh my god. No. Baird brought it at the flea market at a discount and never let it leave her side. It has seen many battles, many celebrations with her. It was not particularly valuable, nor did Baird particularly treasure it. It just became a habit. McLaren's struggle was feeble. That one stab took almost all the strength he had left, but Baird found that she could not fight back. McLaren gasps a few times and pulls what strength he has left. The blade almost pierces his neck. Careful, don't hurt yourself. Baird cannot lift her arm. She releases the knife. The man takes the weapon, cradles the can, and stumbles into the light of the inferno outside. It hurts. Gotta get Hannah to wrap it up. I hope she learned how to do it gently in her time out there. There's no music. That means she's gone. I can hardly stand. McLaren, you bastard. I don't remember owing you any money. Leastwise, I can't remember. Have to catch up to them. Vina will worry. I wanted her to be playable, man. Why did they kill off the characters that I liked the most, man? That's probably the last group that would follow us. The flames are burning fierce. Looks like we made it, Doctor. Can you run, Amiya? Yes, I'm fine. Finally, hurry while... Seems like the airship taking off was enough to get the Duke's attention. Is that the Duke of Windermere's first forces? I don't know, and I don't have time to care. We need to go, Siege. We can't wait for the Dukes and the Sarkas to have it out. No, Baird's not here yet. 2 minutes. No, 1. Baird runs fast. You see those walking carcasses on the street? Who knows if they don't want a piece of us? Even if we got away from the bombing in that fire. We have no time. Where's Baird, Morgan? She went to go look for the video shop owner on its far side. What's more important to you, your subjects or your game? That's the question you'll need to answer sooner or later. Where are you going, Cater? I'm just a Glasgow punk. I don't need to think about the things you have to, Your Highness. Baird's one of my own. I've got to take care of her. I look forward to seeing whether you'll keep your promise and always stand at the fore of these people. I hope you do. Cater squeezes past the silent crowd and goes back into the blockade area. Let me go, Morgan. Say something, Vina. Hannah, is that McLaren? They're at the end of the line. He just joined it. Cater stops in his tracks. The cowering man at the end of the line looks around gingerly and then disappears into the crowd. McLaren? It's him. Bard's caught up. That thing in his hand. Bard should be around here. Weren't they together? Wait, how did McLaren end up with Baird's knife? Morgan finds the answer. She finds it in the bloodstains on the knife in the video shop owner's hand, and in Vina's eyes before she turned away. Tears rushed into her eyes, but she cannot wipe them away. She needs both her hands to stop Indra from trying to squeeze past the crowd. Let me go, Morgan, or I'll sock you. You saw it, Vina? Baird. Strength. Vina has never wanted it so much. A little strength. A lot of strength. The strength of anger. The strength of sorrow. Anything. Anything to shatter all the lies before her. All that lies before her. Anything to make things right again. Even just a little bit. Even if it was just enough for her to turn around. To find a friend that she has not yet had time to catch up with. I hate this. I hate when they do this, man. It's like every fucking chapter, bro. I'm gonna just say Kai for this person's name. Kai is heavy in her hands, almost immovable. Nothing. There's nothing. Your Royal Highness, are we not going? You will take us away from here, yes? Don't call me your highness. I'm not anybody's highness. I'm just... Nah, never mind. Stay at your post, Indra. We break the walls now. You'll leave Bard behind? After we've done... I understand, and I know she'll not willingly part with us again. Unless she had no choice, as we do not. Why did we come back to Norport then? Maybe coming back was more than just about coming back. The moment that we stepped foot on the soil of our home, let go of Hana, Morgan. Have some faith in the Glasgow gang. We're no wimps. Remember how we fought our battles when we were little? Vina, for the Glasgow gang. For the Glasgow gang. Bastards, wait for us, Baird. For the Glasgow gang. The walls that blocked the escape of the people of Norport lied just before them, but there are no longer Sarkis bows and guns on it. Freedom is in sight. The oppressed raise their hands high and push forth. Siege raises Kai high again. It is still just a piece of metal. Not a single sheen in it. I hate this, man. I'm still like fucked with this Baird thing, man. You guys knew this shit was gonna happen. That's why when I asked earlier in the chapter if she was playable, you all reacted the way you did. I remember that shit. She does not remember whether she swung it. Perhaps it is just the result of countless hands pushing at the same time. The wall falls. I hate you guys, bro. You guys knew I was excited for the character. Like, the fuck was that, dude? It's always the characters I really want too, dude. God. Fuck Cater. All right, Baki? Fuck him. Thank you for accepting my plea, Damazti. It's not a difficult wish to grant. Coincidentally, we just freed ourselves from some nastier things. A classroom. You ended up inviting us here in the end. A rational and reasonable decision, Golding. You always said you saw yourself as a teacher after all. I think I shall die here today. You're set on this? Leto would be sad. I have to do it. Why are you so hung up on this? You're right. Why am I? I can't let go of the children. I worry that they can't find a place to belong in our current world. I can't let go of Molly either. She's a good girl, but she doesn't know how to protect herself. And of course, there's Heidi. But I've let her down. I only hope she won't resent me. Probably a difficult thing to do, seeing as I've caused the deaths of so many. I deserve any resentment coming my way. Golding, you know dying like this won't change anything. Honestly, we're confused by your decision. In our long-lived experience, it isn't rare to see one embrace death, but we're still puzzled by it. We are well familiar with the words sacrifice, repentance, and guilt, and perhaps even more. The final outcome always leads to death. Sorry, but this is such a futile act to us. Death holds little meaning and isn't worth such obsession. Death is just death. I know what you mean, Damazti. I understand what you're saying. If I wish to make amends for the fallen Self-Salvation Corps fighters, perhaps the better choice would have been to live on, to care for the families left behind, to heal the suffering in their stead. But I know I can't do that. I can't possibly face all that. I'm so scared. Is facing death easier than facing your fears? Perhaps. I've always run away from things. I thought I could keep living as long as I avoided getting caught by the tide. Jeez, it's so hard reading. It feels like the words are blending apart, or like crushing together and shit. But when does one finally stop running and admit that one's life has fallen apart? When does one admit that one's old life never existed in the first place? I can't bring myself to face all of this. I'd rather choose to die before completely succumb to my despair. Let me lie to myself just this once, Damazti. And Damazti leaves. Oh. I see. You've taken my form. Don't get the wrong idea, Golding. We don't actually like our job that much. We won't deceive those precious to you. We just want to better understand your feelings. It's a difficult emotion to understand, and we can only try to feel it firsthand. You asked me before how to live a life. How am I even supposed to come up with an answer? Then again, now that I've realized my own powerlessness, choosing to give up could only count as a choice, right? Give up. Ladon also said this before. No. It's not about giving up on yourself and letting life wash over you. It's to give up on the act of living. Give up on living, you say. All these experiences, whether they hold on to joy or pain, there isn't really a need to hold on to them so tightly, right? In fact, you feel as though you're in the middle of a labyrinth. You realize the walls are in fact made of said experiences. I wouldn't even call this a struggle. It is truly the coward's choice. But at least I won't stand by their side again, right? I'm just so tired of it all. Good night, Golding. Like, that's how she passes, man? Oh no, man, she's suffering. We're doing this? We're making her okay. Maybe there's hope. Maybe you guys are fucking with me again. I'm at my limit. I really am so tired. Well, at the very least, the Glasgow game managed to reunite while I'm still here. I hope I can get away safely. Baird staggers to a wall and slowly sits herself down. Oh man, all these red flags, dude. Drawing a long blood stain behind her. Her hand is already going numb. She tries to make a fist, but to no avail. That sure hurts a lot more than I had imagined. Hurts more than when Hannah socked me in the jaw. She turns her head and spots a corpse not far from her. Lean and emaciated. He seems to have died a few days ago. It suddenly occurs to her how familiar the corpse face is. So this is where you ended up next, academic. Oh fuck! It's the noble. I hate this shit, dude. It's just so depressing. A can of meat lay close to the timid citizen, its contents completely cleaned out without even a little bit remaining. Baird blinks a few times at something strange on the poor man's side. From the wall to the floor is a bunch of black curvy lines. words and diagrams. Only now does Baird realize that he had picked up another pen to write with. A battered charcoal pencil, a tool far less respectable than his precious fountain pen. She touches her own pocket. Fine fountain pen that had belonged to him is still with her. It's a shame McLaren never read the final words written by this gorgeous pen. She manages to drag her body with some difficulty towards the writing on the wall and carefully makes out the tiny writing. She laughs and also starts coughing. A thesis on heraldry as an application to be a fellow of the Royal Victorian Academy of Science. Mister, you chose to write this of all the other things you could have written. It's totally useless. Baird skips over the long, stupefying paragraphs of research and references. The paper ends abruptly after a blank page of an angry note from the men on how he had forgotten some important material he wanted to add. His desperation shows through the broken writing that he eventually fades off of the page. At some point, he seems to have begun writing his wishes instead. I hope the geology of the Ashworth family can manifest in my hand soon. I hope the editors will understand how significant my work is and how to increase my book advance. I hope the professor won't be angry at me. Those were just academic arguments, and I still respect him very much. Fine, if I get the chance, I'm willing to concede the debate and share some of his tea again. I'm still so hungry. I could really go for the fried fins sold on the street corner. I hope Jane hasn't forgotten me. I love her just as much as when I left her. I'm a scoundrel. I hope those kids at the gym are doing alright. I hope the kids at the gym are doing alright. I want to drink 3 million barrels of whiskey. Aunt Sarah, I miss you. I'm sorry to have grown up into such a bad child. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Who would even grant my wishes? I've prayed as hard as I can to all the beings I know and don't. Even that bear with me, chat. Evangelistic. There we go. It just came out. It rolls with the tongue now. Evangelistic Libri cleric showed up right in front of me. I'd give him a thrashing for sure. I was actually about to fucking say that, Baki. That's why it was so hard for me to fix it. All right, fine. I hope that everyone's wishes come true. That everyone can be happy, safe, and healthy to live the best lives, every single one. I hope no one will suffer anymore or be tortured. Everyone should be smiling and all tears should evaporate off this great land, along with hunger. I hope that all of this wasn't in vain. I hope that all of this, a long scratch mark follows and the writing stops there. Well, I guess this is it. Baird raises her hand with much difficulty. The pen nib is almost dried out, and she tries making several marks before leaving a short line of black ink. I hope so too.
ETA 6 mics.
Another one of these?
相手のターゲットは誰かな。信号は安定。いつでも行けるよ。
Why did they do my girl Baird like that, man? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
I will protect us all.
信号は安定。誰が戦場で旗を武器にするんだよ。
Your lives are mine to protect.
All right, Your attacks have no effect!
これ以上は進ませません。飯は食ってねえのか。全力で来い。
I hate this enemy. I really do.
Where do you wish this endless burn? You needn't bear.
A solo to you.
どこに向かえばよろしいでしょう。
問題ないよ。即戦即決。
What would you
Ecstasy as bright as gold! Follow me!
Got 2 slots. So I want to put
Dags att välja vårt byte.
信号はいや悪いね。僕は別に信徒じゃないよ。
I hate those things. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa!
生き残った以上、負けたことにはなりません。
I didn't even see them coming through the other side. Where did they? Oh, there's a fucking thing over there. Okay.
主の名を掲げ、この旗の下へ集え。こんなセリフを一度言ってみたかったんだ。
16.
I will protect us all!
問題ない。即戦即決。
加減はしますよ。
Alright, your attacks have no effect!
ウォーミングアップはここまでだ。
Your lives are mine to protect.
An improv from us?
I'm prepared this endless burn. You needn't bear.
問題ないよ。これで分かったでしょ。
Arch unit charging.
Fucking Christ, I hate this thing.
The comfort, liberty, and sunlight all around us.
Watch the shadow behind me.
I'm headed into the thick of it.
Monday 9 即戦即決。
Mostly doggone. Shatter into pieces.
Got it.
Actually, I wasted that. He's gonna come over here.
Dags att välja vårt byte.
In position. Be advised. Target eliminated.
Did he just bypass the fucking...
I'm prepared to fight.
Stay calm. Nature should not be disturbed.
In position. All right.
Forward.
What do I call this mighty power?
Solidify.
Overhealing!
What would you like to hear?
Where do you wish to this endless burn? You needn't bear.
Feel your own self to your heart's content.
Solidify. Solidify.
Got it. You didn't think. So this is what happens when you cross the line.
Solidify. This will be over soon.
Roger, Wilco. Drawing a bead on the target.
I should have waited a little longer. I don't know why I did that.
Solidify.
What would you like to hear?
Ecstasy as bright as gold.
Yeah, I don't need that. We didn't reach far enough.
Mostly doggone. Got it. You want to talk? Too late for that.
Mission accomplished. I see you managed to complete a mission without causing any unnecessary pain to the quarry. Not bad. Icke dåligt. Sip a hot drink and get some rest.
I think we're gonna stop here today because we got tomorrow and we'll be able to finish the story all tomorrow.
All right, Doctor. I'm Morgan. Venus said you'd like some assistance from me.
That's her fucking
I've got
voice?
brains to pick and brawn with a machete. Whatever you need, love, just ask.
Oh, I love it. All right, chat. We're going to end this here. Thank you guys for coming through and enjoying the stream with me as usual. The next one should be the very last chapter. If you guys were right about this being only 20 or 21 chapters long, or 21 missions long. We're almost done with chapter 12. And then we got 13. And then at the end of this year, we're going to be ready for chapter 14 in Babel, right when they drop. Let's go. The next stream is going to be pure suffering. Okay, I'll be prepared for that. Thank you guys for coming through. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Yes, same time as this stream. Tomorrow morning. All right? Have a wonderful day. Stay healthy. Stay safe. Stay chaotic. Subscribe if you're new here. Love you guys. Peace out. Yuck. I love that you do these streams. Thank you for coming through, Baku. Take care, everyone.